Well, we knew Charlotte was a really good team coming in, and they certainly were very impressive to me. Offensively, they returned, I guess, 4 hitters that hit 355 last year, and added a couple newcomers that were impressive as well. So we're lucky to get out of here with a win. I'll certainly take it. Made it a little bit harder than we wanted to or needed to because of lack of execution a little bit offensively, and didn't really do a nice job on one play, particularly on defense. But all in all, I was tickled for Coley Bowers and Sawyer and Brandon Murray and Tyler at the end. It's good to be in these kind of games because we're going to be in a lot of them all year long, and it was good that we found a way to win. So for that, I'm happy, but we got to play better, and I certainly can make a few better decisions along the way as well. But all in all, it's a good win, and we'll take it, and we'll move on to another challenge on Thursday.
Coach, you had some guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get some extra base hits today. And the park was playing a little bit small. The ball was carrying a little bit today. And, it was good to see Destino with the big swing of the bat there. And that ultimately was the difference in the game. And, Olson put a good swing on it as well. And because he'd been swinging it so well, I chose not to bunt him there in the bottom of the 8th. And I wish I had that one back, because obviously every run's so crucial here, especially with our pitching staff. And, I got to learn from that one. But all in all, it was nice to see some guys, Carlos and Alex, and Riley Hogan had 2 hits in his first college start, and so that was certainly impressive.
Good to see your young guys like Riley and Cortez step up.
Yeah. I mean, our young guys, we have are good players, and I want to get them in the game. But it was also good to see Matt Williams come off the bench and lace a double there. So. Yeah, I'm in a quandary, with a couple of positions because, as you can see and you watch, there's not much separation between Riley Hogan and Matt Williams, and there's not much separation between L.T. Tolbert and Justin Rowe. And unfortunately, I can't play them all the time. So I got to figure some things out, but it's a good win for us against a good team, and our schedule's full of big-time challenges, and I think we're going to have some pretty darn good RPI wins, on our good RPI opponents on our schedule the rest of the way. I think we'll look back at this win and say that was a good quality win.
How nice is it, too, to see the bullpen really show itself over those 6.2 innings?
Well, that was our goal. My goal going into the day was to try to get to the 7th inning with a lead so we could turn it over to Josh and Reed, and we didn't use Reed and Tyler. And that kind of were tough to beat if we turned the ball over to those guys. They did a good job of almost getting us because they're a good hitting team. But yeah, it was good. And Coley and Brandon, Brandon's first outing of the year, I thought he was really good. And, our pitching staff is the strength of our team, and they kept us in the game.
How's Hopkins? What happened?
TJ's been nursing a pulled quad or hip flexor or something along those lines. He's been nursing it for the last month. And I just didn't like the way he was moving out there today, and it was certainly a little tightened up. And we got to try to get him off his feet and see if we can get that thing to calm down so he can help us. And but it's excuse me, it's been bothering him now for a while, so it's enough for me to be concerned to take him out of the game.
You going to keep looking for ways to get Cortez in the lineup?
Yeah, I'm not only Cortez but Hogan and other guys. I mean it's a challenge, but I love the way Carlos is swinging the bat right now. He's starting to get his confidence and his legs under him a little bit. We recruited him and thinking he was one of the best hitters, and I think he's starting to get comfortable now. And I think we're a better offensive lineup with him in there. That being said, you tell me who to take out.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a freshman.
No.
His approach when he steps to the plate, he looks like he's been doing this a while.
Right. Yeah, he's a natural-born hitter, and he's gifted, and so I got to find a way to get him in there for sure.
Tyler caused you a few nerves, and then when that time run got to third, did you like what you see?
Well, he had great stuff, and that kid's a really good hitter that he struck out there, and I like to see how we respond in situations like this, and because we're going to be in a lot of them, and so it was good to win. I'm still walking away a little bit knowing that we got a lot to improve upon, but it was good to see Tyler bow his neck right there with the game on the line.
Cullen and Stokes both off to a little bit of a slow start after being your most consistent guys. I think they're 3 for 24 or 26, something like that. Do you worry about them at this point as far as messing with the lineup?
They're good players and they're good hitters. We just need to they need to get a little confidence, get a knock or two, and they'll be fine. Make a couple adjustments at the plate, especially with 2 strikes. Use the other side of the field a little bit more. They're making it awfully hard on themselves right now, but they're really good players, and I think they're going to be run producers for us, and certainly they're going to certainly continue to have their fair share of opportunities. Now, do I move them down, take a little pressure off of them? Maybe, but that's not in the plans right now.